action.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. Before we get started with the weekly update, I wanted to take this opportunity to acknowledge with you that we've had several high-level cases of discipline at the middle school this week that your students might have come home talking about. Throughout the week, I've been impressed with our staff, students, and families who continue the everyday work of teaching and learning, even when these disruptive events have occurred. I've also been impressed with the willingness of students and families to speak up when they or someone that they know has been treated poorly or when they've encountered problems. We investigate each individual case of poor behavior individually and thoroughly, and I'm confident that we have been able to discover the truth and take action to keep students at the middle school happy, safe, secure, and engaged in their own learning. The service we've received from our community partners, including Child and Family Focus, Aldersgate, Montgomery County Mobile Crisis, Safe to Say Something, and the Springfield Township Police Department this week has been tremendous. I'd like to remind everyone that Springfield Township Middle School is a special place because all of us, faculty, staff, students, administrators, community members, community partners, and families have decided that this should be the case. This week we took action to keep the middle school a wonderful place for all of our children, and even though that's difficult, it's necessary. Thanks, and now on to the weekly update.
Hello, fellow Wolverine fans. Welcome to the weekly update. It is season 2, episode 27, the week of March 25th. I'm now going to kick it for a week in review to another Wolverine fan, Mr. Fuller.
Thanks, Mr. Payne. Congratulations to Brady Welsh, who won first place at the PA Media and Design Competition. He will be advancing to state competition in May for his website design. Good luck, Brady. And we had several writing awards that were recognized at the board meeting this week. We had Julia Rubin receive the Patriots Challenge Award from the Valley Forge Alumni Chapter of the Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated for her poetry. Riley Atkinson won the Philadelphia Young Playwrights Adele Magner Memorial Award, and Luke Lee and Kate Matthews won first and third place respectively in the Ladies of the Ancient Order of Hibernia Heroes and Heroines in Celtic Mythology and Celebrations competition. We rocked our socks on Thursday, March 21st in celebration of World Down Syndrome Day. Down syndrome is the third repetition of the 21st chromosome, hence the date 321. And we invited students and staff to wear their craziest, loudest, most mismatched socks in order to recognize that event. Sealant Saturday, tomorrow, March 23rd, from 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m., HealthLink Dental Clinic will host Sealant Saturday. Free sealants and dental exams for children 14 years of age and under. There are no walk-ins allowed. You must have an appointment, and we linked a flyer down in the newsletter for your details. And tomorrow, also tomorrow, March 23rd, there is a local career expo explosion. For more details, please read the invitation linked in the newsletter downstairs. And with that, I'm going to kick it over to Mr. Payne for the week ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Fuller. The week ahead, we will do Spartan Block registration next week. It's our final cycle of Spartan Blocks. So on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday during lunch periods, we will have students select their next Spartan Blocks. Next Friday, March 29th, will be our final COPS assembly of the school year. Eureka, you'll remember that from last week. The Girls Inc. Eureka program is a free, intensive 5-year STEM-based program for rising 8th grade girls that builds confidence and skills through hands-on opportunities in science, technology, engineering, and in math. Applications are due by March 29th, and you can find the application down in the newsletter. And then Hats On for Progeria on March 29th. Make a donation of $1 or get a sticker and wear your hat to school. Proceeds will benefit the Progeria Research Foundation. For more information about progeria, please visit the link down in the newsletter. I might have a Michigan hat to wear for Hats On Progeria Day. I'll see if I can drum one up, Mr. Fuller. And now to you with other news.
Thanks, Mr. Payne. I imagine you do have one or two Michigan hats laying around your house. In other news, we have the comprehensive special education plan posted on our website, and there's a link to that down in the newsletter. If you have comments or recommendations about our comprehensive special education plan, please connect with our Director of Pupil Services and Special Education, Dr. Damian Johnston, and we have linked a document from her down in our newsletter below. Spartan Talks on April 4th from 8:45 to 9:45. A group of 6th grade students will present their Spartan Talks to their classmates and parents in the middle school gym. And this is the culminating event of an ELA 8-week Spartan Talk unit, very similar to TED Talks. If you are able to attend the conference, you'll need to check in at the main office with your driver's license or state-issued identification. I encourage you to come out and see that. 8th grade promotion. STMS would like to confirm that 8th grade promotion will be hosted in the middle school gym on June 18th. We will share more details as we get closer to June. Employment opportunities. We are always hiring in the School District of Springfield Township. To view all of our district openings, click on our employment opportunities webpage. And currently at the middle school, we have an after-school aide for the track team available for you. And PSSA information. PSSAs will begin at Springfield Township Middle School on April 23rd. Please view all of the documents linked in our newsletter for more information. And now back to Mr. Payne for Spring Sports.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Fuller. And spring sports have started this week. We are battling the rain and the field conditions, but we did get a couple days outside. We got a couple indoor workouts in yesterday. And down in the newsletter, you have clickable links for contacting coaches, game schedules, paperwork for physicals, and impact testing results. We also have a special note in this week's newsletter from our high school. The High School Voices of Excellence Showcase will be at 6:45 on March 29th. They'll host this in their auditorium. For more information, please read the flyer down in the newsletter. I believe there's ticket purchase processes and costs for that showcase, and you can find those details down in the newsletter. That's it for sports. Back to Mr. Fuller to close out the show.
All right, thank you, Mr. Payne. Thank you, everybody here at the middle school. From the Doors of the Decades competition, the 7th grade hallway, the 1970s, I'm Zach Fuller, and for Mr. Payne and everybody here at the middle school, make it a great week or not, the choice is yours.
Go Blue.